Siaya, especially some sub-counties like Rarieda, Usigu, and Ugenya. It's always dry, and we buy water here in Siaya. So kama kuna matter ya hardship allowance, please, if possible, consider us for those. So with those few remarks, I commit on behalf of my colleagues that we are ready to serve the people of Siaya and the people of Kenya without any favor or fear. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Let's clap for him. Asante sana. Next is Madam Anne.
To the Cabinet Secretary, Minister of Interior, and National Administration, Bwana CS, the Governor of Siaya County, and all leaders. Josiaya, habari zenu? Urionade? Poduntie? Bado wako? I thought they had left. So, sir, my name is Anne Ojwando, the Assistant County Commissioner for Kwala Division in Ugenya Sub-County. I want to talk about a few things. Number one, in Kenya we say, ukiona mwenzako ananyolewa, chako unakitia maji. I'm a detail 2021, and we are due for promotion to job group L. So kindly consider that. We also asking for extraneous allowances for ACCs going down to the assistant chiefs, because hapa kila mtu sleep mfululizo, kwa sababu we have to analyze the area and report, ndio upate report pale kama kuna incident ama the area is calm. And then there is immeasurability and ambiguity of targets leading to lack of rewards for best performing officers or something like that. Like it is done in the private sectors, give us something to motivate us. Let us have a way of measuring our targets so that we can be able to be rewarded accordingly. Then there are people we work with in our offices, like secretaries, the support staff. Those people, the entry level is very low. And once somebody has taken a loan, they remain with nothing to take home. So kindly, maybe their entry level can be considered so that even after taking that loan, they can remain with something to take home. And then our office structures and furniture are in very bad shape. After the DCC's office going upward, where you send the visitors book, where these other officers sit, the seats there, hata unaweza ogopa utashikwa na kunguni. So kindly consider that. Then the office equipment, our machines, looks like all of them in this region. The machines there could roll and roll and roll before processing an information. Now I'm in Ugenya, we have the same problem. And the other day I was being called to submit an information at the county, being told that whatever we sent on the email cannot be accessed because the machines are not working. Mental wellness, there is for ACCs, there could be cases of underutilization or overutilization, and some, there are cases of sexual harassment. So this could be addressed so that mental wellness is taken care of. And then we have a guidance and counseling department at the HQ. I think these people can be moving to our counties just the way you have done, so that they can have a session with us, because some of our officers are indulging in alcohol and drug use. Then the AIE for the SECs, we also request for a review and regularity. Then what I want you to talk about to wananchi about, there are cases, once arrests have been made, the incidents have happened in the ground, they come and withdraw the cases. When they go back to the community, they start saying, polisi alikula akaachilia, SEC alifanya nini, chief alifanya nini. So please, if it comes from you, they will say the CS said and we understood. Also, something on the relationship between the NPS and Ngaos. You've heard. That is an example. But I think this should be looked at objectively so that we enhance the relationship between Ngaos and NPS so that we can have a healthy relationship, because we cannot work independently, separately. Then you ask about succession. From my area where I work, we came up with an initiative. We involved the judiciary. So the senior magistrate at Kuala Law Court, we go to the field together for barazas, we sensitize members of the public, and from his feedback and mine, the cases of land matters have gone down, and succession is being undertaken by most of the public. And then, sir, maybe you can also, you may also say something about the village elders. Finally, I have a success story in regard. When I came to Siaya in January last year, I started for some time mapping the illicit brew dealers and the bank sellers. In total, from my division, we had 205. But now I can gladly report to you that in this booklet, I have contacts of 65 people who are. In this regard, also there are women who have formed a group which they've used to borrow government loans, and they're doing well. So they asked me, now that I'm meeting with you, to invite you as a friend and request you on their behalf that you may collaborate with other people as their friend to support with the tent and chairs for their trades. Thank you, sir. Allow me to hand this over to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Madam Anne. So Madam Anne mentioned the harassment in the passing. She mentioned harassment in passing, but I know if we allowed all these young lady officers who are the age mates of my children to speak here, they will give very big stories here. So that's a matter that needs attention. It's not a matter that should be mentioned in passing. So next is the base commander, Mr. Simon Nyandusi.
Just kidogo tu. I know this was the lower level in those in the police, and I agree with you. Pass. We might need. Pass hapa. We might need to have, and also for DIG, one meeting for representative of police officers and ACCs to discuss sexual harassment. It will be very important at the workplace. Thank you. Because workplace is in the field. Yeah, thank you. You know, sex for promotion, sex for allowance. You think that it's not a joke. It's a very serious issue. Not just in one ministry, in every part of government. And so that we can enhance the policy on sexual harassment in workplace and protect our officers. So I will be very happy if we can organize one forum for women alone, because they are the minority in both Ngao and the police. Is there an OCS who thinks there's something that was left out? Who has a point in bullet form? Yeah, I saw you were anxious to say something. Yes, stand. Bullet form.
Our CS, Honorable Onesimus Murkomen.
Wachana na nini protocol. Jina
you, sir.
tu na your station and
I'm Inspector Kipruto from OCS Sidindi. Sir, naone kuna ukweli waambiwi. Siaya, sir, is one of the operation areas in Kenya. And we are requesting, sir, if your office can be able to classify in police work Siaya as one of the operation areas. Two, sir, in Siaya is where you find most of the inspectors are OCS. Like me, I'm an inspector and I'm OCS. Section 34 of the Public Service Commission says that when a person acts for more than 6 months, he should be confirmed in the position you are, sir. So you are requesting, sir, sir,
what does that mean? That you should be
sir, you are requesting.
You are still acting?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I understand.
And yes, sir.
Okay.
The other one is in the case of as we perform our daily duties, we make a lot of calls, sir. We were requesting our office to check on the such airtimes, or there are some times when we are hired, sir. Ya mwisho, mambo ya community policing iko chini sana Siaya, sir. We were requesting if community policing could be revived, it will be better. Thank you so much.
There was your colleague at the corner. Is there something I missed out?
Good evening, sir. My name is Dixon Anyon. I'm the Deputy OCS, Wagai Police Station. I have 3 issues. One, I would like to talk about political interference. And let me point out the bouncers. In fact, you might find MCA has got bouncers on the ground, probably the senator or any other political class.
You fear saying the governor?
No. Sir, these bouncers actually pose a great threat, especially when we want to identify them with the society. And you find them wearing maybe a T-shirt written security. They are just walking around bouncing, and they are. In fact, some of them, when we arrested them, they hang on the MCA, they hang on the senator, they hang on the MP, the governor. So I really appreciate if we find a way of identifying the bouncers with our political class leaders. Number 2, I want to talk about the issue of our courts. In fact, I've handled about 3 cases. One is a case of a cow, where there were 2 parties who are claiming that a cow has been, they are claiming 1 cow, and they have all gone to the court. So person 1 was given a cow that it belongs to him, and then person B also went to the same court, and then he was actually handed over the cow. So it was a very big problem. That is why I'm trying to ask the criteria that our courts are using actually to pass judgment. Then you can also find the same court, maybe a land. We also have some land issues in our area here. And you find maybe a woman was married, and this woman does not have either marriage certificate or an affidavit, but the husband has died. And then a guy comes him to terror her. Then he's now claiming this land, that he wants the land. Then you find another son was born somewhere else with a different name. He was also brought in this farm, and he also wants the land. So you find this man who is terrorizing the woman, and the So I'm humbly requesting that at one point when you are engaging our courts, just to...
The terrorizing is not English, it's Doluo, right? Okay, yeah, because...
Yeah, to inherit, sir.
Okay.
The last issue, I'm happy that you have actually talked about our promotion. Sometimes back when I was actually when I went for an interview, in fact, the criteria is 3 years. But unfortunately, I didn't get, and I was 4 years. And now I'm happy that you have said that those with 10 years are actually considered. And I'm also requesting those ones who are in between, they also be considered in your able officer. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. ACC, then ACC wanted to add 1. I'm sure chiefs, assistant chiefs, and then the 2 ACCs were very eloquent. I think the ACCs are very few, so that's why they don't want to add anything. Thank you very much. Asante sana. I did that so that the DCC, county commander, sub-county ward, because your operation people have said, don't repeat the things that they have said. Just say you agree.
Thank you, sir. So we move to the base commander. Base commander, Bondo, Simon Nyandusi.
Chief guest, the chief guest, Honorable Murkomen